Hey, what up, people? Welcome back to the 51st State Podcast, where culture has no borders. You know how we do. We tackle everything from movie, games, music, pop culture, you name it. I'm your host, Stephen Charles. With me today,
Gabby Michelle.
guys, again, thank you so much for joining us again. As you know, we're supported 100% by Patreon. If you like what you see right here, you want to keep this going, you go to patreon.com, 51st State, you go on there, you subscribe, $7 US per month, you get extra content every week, and the privilege to ask us questions also, or subjects that we're going to tackle on the pod. And of course, the 51st Day Podcast is sponsored by my brand, LS Cream. As you know, I am the owner of LS Cream. You can go on creamls.com or lscream.com, whatever, or you just Google LS Cream. You'll go on there, you'll find the website, you'll find the story of on how we created LS Cream. And also at the same time, you have a store locator where you can either choose to go buy it in stores or have it delivered to you. Now, we offer delivery in 33 states, but and we're in stores in 15 states. So you go on there, everything is really like straightforward. You'll get all the info you need. But again, I appreciate everybody that listens to us and that supports the brand. Thank you so much. Big news coming soon. I'll keep you guys posted. And without further ado, let's get into the show. Gabby, what up?
Not too bad, man. Like, as you know, I had a session with physiotherapy today, so kind of a little bit in pain, but we here.
Do you cry while you're doing the exercises?
Have you ever known me to cry? Have you ever seen me cry? You know, you've seen me tore my patella tendon. Was I crying that day? Swear to God, this guy. Swear to God. You're making me feel like crying right now.
Tell me about the sessions. Are they long? Are they?
No, they're short and sweet. I mean, they better be. But no, they basically, in my case, they're trying to help me get mobility as fast as possible. I haven't started the strengthening training yet. Still healing, still in the healing process, but flexibility, mobility is a bitch. It hurts like hell, but basically you go in, it's like a torture session.
Yeah. And
then they give you a series of exercises to do, and then you basically, it's up to you to do as much as possible if you're trying to recuperate, if you're trying to gain or recoup as fast as possible, is to follow the guidelines and to do as much as you possibly can, not to half-ass it.
Listen, one thing for sure, I commend you for keeping your cool with this whole process.
Yeah, I mean, no
this
choice.
happened to you at the worst time.
Yeah, no,
You just moved.
Yeah, just move. I mean, when you think about it, it's. I seem to have a thing with the first of a month. Like, if I'm not mistaken, the last time it happened to me, it happened the first time it happened to me actually. It was on the 1st of July, or not far from the 1st of July, and then we had that basketball game. And now this happened on the 1st of January, basically right after New Year's, right before, like, it was 11. I was like, what, 10 seconds from being home. But no, I mean, yeah, it was very tough in the way that it happened. It's frustrating, but what's done is done. Trying to focus on recuperating as fast as possible and get back on my feet, and get back to the grind of things.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, man. What else can I do?
It is crazy. Well, anyways, so I mean, that's pretty much what's up with you.
Yeah, man.
I'm leaving for New York tomorrow. We have a tasting at Happy Kirk. It's a Meet the Founders tasting.
Okay.
It's pretty dope. It's presented by Caribiz Network, which is a New York-based entity. They basically regroup all of the Caribbean organizations around New York, not in an official format, but more in a event format. So she has awards and she has a catalog on her website and whatever, and she's pretty connected. So the girl that does that, her name is Nicole.
Okay.
And so we did that thing where we spoke with Happy Cork, which is a black-owned store in Brooklyn. She has the biggest selection of black-owned brands in New York, or maybe even in the country.
All right.
So she was on Angela's radio show. She's pretty connected and stuff, and so her name is Sunshine, the owner. So anyways, if anybody's listening to us and they go to New York, Happy Cork Brooklyn, it's on 51st Avenue Buffalo in Brooklyn. So check it out. But yeah, so we have the event tomorrow. So we're driving and we're going straight.
Oh, the event is tomorrow.
The event is tomorrow.
What time?
5.
Wow. Okay.
So we're leaving
I already
tomorrow.
know. I already know what time. Like I'm looking at the time frame, itinerary. You know, you're staying around the downtown area. I'm assuming not.
Oh, we're staying
Jersey?
with family in Brooklyn.
Oh, same as usual.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay, so you're not. Okay, I thought you were going on your own. That's cool.
No. So Miriam is coming with me.
Okay.
And we're gonna make it a thing. So I even spoke to Rashad. He told me he would like to come, but he's gonna be in DC.
Okay.
So invited a couple of people. So we'll see what
That's dope.
what
Cool,
happens.
Cool. I'm assuming are you gonna vlog it? You're gonna.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We're gonna do a bunch of content for that and so forth. So that's that. Let's get into it, man.
All right, man.
Super Bowl,
Super Bowl.
Benito, Bad Bunny, Benito.
Oh, what is that like?
That's his real name, Benito.
Oh, that's his real name. I didn't know.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah.
Which I hosted, by the way.
Yeah.
With the whole clip. It was fun. Good times.
It was fun.
Definitely, it's always a good time when
until they broke
hanging out with the guys.
until they broke your restroom.
Well, I mean, it's yet to be for me to figure it out. It's funny. I mean, no, but honestly, it's like, well, I mean, I'm looking at the suspects. I haven't been in the basement since the Super Bowl. Came back here for the pod. I remember you went to the washroom.
Yep.
And I remember the other gentleman that went to the washroom. So you're a potential suspect.
I
So
did not break nothing. When
whatever,
I went in
bro.
there, the thing was off.
Right.
And I was like, and I remember not being off after when I used it. So I was like, But
whatever, bro. It is what it is.
you ain't gonna pin that shit on me.
But it's okay. You guys won't be coming here ever again. And if you if you want to keep doing the pod here, you better hold it in. You better hold that shit in, bro. What's wrong?
No, I'm adjusting the.
Wow. So now we're having a wonderful view of your jeans.
Yeah. No.
We'll make it work.
All right.
So Super Bowl, as you said. So no, good times. What'd you think about the game?
The game sucked.
Yeah, it wasn't honestly. Yeah, because the more and more I think about it, again, if you're a football fanatic, you'll enjoy the game. If you know the ins and outs.
Oh, for sure.
Obviously, all the technicalities of the plays and all. You'll enjoy the game. But when I'm thinking about us watching the game together, we had a good time because we were hanging out.
Yep.
If it wasn't for that, I'm thinking if I was on my own watching the game,
That's what I'm
damn,
talking about.
bro, I don't think I would have had the same vibe at all because it was a defensive, like a pro defensive game on both sides.
Yep.
The defensive line played amazing for both teams, but it's not it's not the typical type of game that I'm interested in watching.
100%.
It wasn't really that much. No, I wouldn't say action packed because on the defensive line there was action, but it's not the type of play that I'm interested in seeing.
For sure, 100%.
Yeah, man. So if it wasn't for the vibes with the crew, it would have been. Man, I don't even know if I would have watched the game the whole time.
Hey, listen. So I'm gonna be honest. Like the I didn't have a team in the running. Like
same.
Like whatever. Like we had some of our friends. They were
Yeah.
rooting for the Patriots and stuff. So that's their team. So it is what it is. The Super Bowl is an event. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like it's.
I mean, let's not pretend that there's a huge demo that watched the Super Bowl for the halftime.
100%.
So I mean,
128 million, I think.
that actually viewed
Yep,
Bad Bunny.
yep.
Okay. Because it was funny, they tried to make it sound like that other USA whatever thingamajig stole like a bunch of viewership.
So I mean, they did 5 million, which is big.
Which is okay.
I mean, I think it's respectable. Like
I mean, I didn't care to go see what it was. Did you check it out?
No, I mean I just saw Kid Rock.
Or
Chris
Rock.
Rock.
Kid Rock, sorry.
Before Chris
It
Rock
might have been
chose
more
you.
interesting, exactly. Kid Rock.
But yeah, so but you know who hosted that, right? Okay. Let me get into it for you. TPUSA.
Yes.
Does that ring a bell?
Yes.
Charlie Kirk.
Okay, that's great.
That's his organization.
Not surprised.
That did that.
Not surprised. Okay, well.
So his widow, which is all in the videos now, everywhere.
Okay.
That she's. You didn't see the memes about her?
I you know what's funny?
They put their
I
face
know,
on Charlotte's Flair's body.
No.
Because at the memorial she came out with the glitters and the pyro.
Really?
Yeah, at the memorial at like 10 days after he died.
What? Okay. Listen, I know of her. But
Video time.
I know of her, but if I were to see her face on the screen, I wouldn't know that it's her. You know what I mean?
Let's do a
Right.
quick.
Oh, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Let's do a quick thing right here. So, let me just connect to the Wi-Fi. There we go. And yeah, so we'll do it like this. So you know what? Gabby, can you press 3 on that thing? Or if you move too much, it's gonna be 3? Yeah, 3. Yes, sir. All right. Don't move. All right. So you didn't see the pyro? Okay. Let's go show you the pyro. Erika. Oh.
There's a bunch of people with schizophrenia that think that the Earth is flat, and they make these YouTube videos.
A bunch of people
There you go.
That's a funny thing to say. A bunch of people.
Please give a warm welcome to Mrs. Erika Kirk.
Is it like a WWE? Okay, but can you? So what am I missing?
Oh, you're missing a lot.
No, what I'm trying to understand. Well, I've seen enough. I'm good. Okay,
Ask me questions.
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
How big was he before death?
I love this. I love it. I love it because I love that we're going to talk about this because it's crazy. He was pretty big. So, okay, so he had a
Because
company.
it almost seems like she's going to be next in line to
Yeah.
be some kind of big political
Yes.
figure.
Yes.
And looking at all this, the memorial and all, it almost makes me think that what was he like in it to become like a governor and then president of some shit?
He
Like,
was going to be president soon.
well, what was he before?
Okay. So Charlie Kirk was a guy. He was gifted in terms of academics, from what I understand, and he created TPUSA simply to help the youth in the U.S. get more in line with their core values, with the traditional core values of man, woman, family, marriage, and all that stuff. He was a Catholic, Christian, I don't know, sorry, I always mix the two, but like Christian,
Christian, yeah.
Whatever. So,
Probably Catholic.
so Erika Kirk, his wife, and the mother of his 2 children, they met while he was building TPUSA, which is a turning point Yeah, Turning Point USA.
Do we have an idea of how long they've been married, or if they've known each other, or been together?
About 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
So and yeah, and basically he grew this company. So basically, it's like a I think it's a non-profit, but it's run like a business.
Okay.
And they have events and whatever. I think when he died, the company was worth $100 million.
Okay.
So, and the reason why I had the speaker is exactly for that part. So, because it's going to help you understand what's going on, and the reason why Candace Owen is really on Erika Kirk's like coattails, like
She's completely
yes,
derailed.
but I mean not really, because there was part of the reason why some of the people boycott. You know the
Yeah.
5 million people that watched the TP USA halftime.
Yeah.
It could have probably been more if it would have not have been for everything that's going on in the media with Erika Kirk and how she's looking in regards to the death of Charlie
Suspicious?
Kirk. Yeah, of course, it's really suspicious, extremely suspicious. So let me just show you this. So let's talk with chat. Hey chat, how much was Turning Point USA worth when Charlie Kirk died, supposedly, from what you see on the internet?
Turning Point USA, which is a nonprofit, didn't have a traditional valuation, but around the time of Charlie Kirk's death, they had about $85 million in annual revenue. From their founding up to mid-2023, they had raised around $389 million in total, and by 2024, they had an endowment of roughly $64 million.
Okay. A lot of money, okay?
Yeah,
And
you can say that.
And basically, the reason why everything became suspicious is because last year, Charlie Kirk started to have a change of heart in regards to Israel. So, as you know, because of the war in Gaza and everything, there's two sides. It's either you're for Israel or either you're obviously for Gaza. And a lot of people, even some Jewish people, were like, listen, yes, I'm Jewish, but I think the way that Israel is operating, with the women and the children over there and whatever, like, you should stop or whatever, right? So anyways, so Charlie Kirk had a change of heart to the point that even Bibi Netanyahu, the president of Israel, the prime minister of Israel, or prime minister, like, called him. And he was like, oh, you need to stop having anti-Semitic people on your podcast or at your events. They're spreading falsehoods around Israel, and people were like, chat was still recording, but
Oh, 3 isn't still on by the way.
that's fine. It's okay. So that's the reason why people are speculating that Israel might have something to do with Charlie Kirk's death because he refused to support Israel, and he was going to announce that he was not supporting Israel. And basically, Charlie Kirk is the reason that Donald Trump got elected, because his following of youth across the U.S. was huge.
He was backing. Okay.
Huge. Let me show you.
This clip of Megyn Kelly, which is going viral from her appearance on Piers Morgan's show. Now, Megyn Kelly is not the person that I expected to be one of the very few people with a platform who knew Charlie, who simply did the right thing and told the truth. Okay? She has taken a ton of flack for that. I also want to be clear that her and I do not agree. She supports Turning Point USA. She supports the direction Turning Point USA is going into ostensibly. She disagrees with me on a great many number of topics. But at this juncture, I would probably crawl over broken glass to defend her, even if I didn't agree with her positions, because she showed that she has a soul. And apparently that's rare in politics. She showed and demonstrated that she had a soul when a good man was murdered in broad daylight in front of the entire world. And she had the courage to simply tell the truth. She said, yes, Charlie changed his mind on the topic of Israel. She believes that Tyler Robinson was the person, as she has said on her show, again, we don't agree, She thinks that it was Tyler Robinson who did this. And she agrees with the narrative that we're not getting a lot of details because it's just making its way through its court system. But that hasn't made her lie about what Charlie was going through at the end. Why is it Megyn Kelly? Charlie Kirk didn't make Megyn Kelly. Charlie Kirk did not employ Megyn Kelly. She wasn't making tons of money at Turning Point USA. Charlie Kirk didn't sweat and lose sleep trying to build up Megyn Kelly. But all of his lieutenants around him, they're silent. They're letting the lies fly.
It's crazy.
This is Megyn Kelly on Piers Morgan, and she makes an incredible point that they're all coming after her. I don't know why she's always responsible for what I say, even though we don't agree. I don't even go on her show. They don't go after people like Piers Morgan, who actually does platform me. Take a listen to what she had to say.
And just on Candace Owens, you've been very supportive of her, not critical, even though she, I would argue, and I have to her face when I've had her on the show, well, I get on well with Candace,
saw her
but
today.
some of the stuff she's been doing in relation to Erika Kirk, Brigitte Macron and others, I do think is really regrettable, kind of conspiracy theory nonsense just for clicks and money. Why would you hesitate before criticising her over stuff like that?
I've criticized Candace many times over the years. We've had many public fights over the years. But isn't it interesting that you will, quote, platform Candace? She hasn't been on my show in several years, but I get all the hard time. Why am I getting that? You're the one, quote, platforming Candace Owens. She and I don't have that kind of relationship. Candace took a bunch of crap because she was very anti-Israel in the Gaza war. And it became a thing where you had to say she was terrible in her positioning. And then after Charlie died, she started questioning whether Israel had any role in it. And that's when they really tried to amp up the pressure on me to condemn her. And I refused because Charlie was starting to have serious questions about Israel. Not just its role in the Gaza war, but its influence on American politicians, something he and I spent hours and hours discussing. So I had no problem with Candace Owens asking those questions. And I refused to condemn her because I was under pressure from these people who wanted me to. And then that morphed into then everything Candace said thereafter, with which I may or may not have had serious problems, that I had to, where's the condemnation? And it was all really about the Israel thing. And I'd rather die than bend the knee to these people. I'd rather die than bend the knee. It won't happen. I didn't raise my fist and say BLM, and I'm not going to condemn the people they want me to condemn just so that I can get a little pat on their head, on my head from them. It's not important to me. What's important to me is I live free, and that, frankly, is what it means to be American.
Mm-hmm.
That is incredibly powerful. And like I said, kudos to Megyn Kelly because she's telling the truth. It's always been about Israel. It's not about morality. And by the way, even if she did come out outright and condemn me, that would buy her maybe until next week. If she didn't say the next thing they wanted her to say, they would destroy her. We have seen this pattern over and over again. I wanted people.
So anyways,
Yeah,
real quick.
I saw her talking about the halftime show, Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah. So, and again, that's part of the algorithm. I don't agree with Candace Owens on a bunch of stuff, honestly. And her take on the halftime show, I think, is wrong. But I just want to finish this. I mean, it's wrong. It's her opinion, but I disagree with her.
You disagree with her opinion?
Just to finish on that, the point is that there was a bunch of Jewish donors giving a lot of money to TPUSA, Turning Point USA, in the past years, and so the people giving the money were mostly Jewish people. And because of that, they were expecting Charlie to do their bidding, the bidding. So at that point, he decided not to. So
conflict,
yeah, and he actually wrote a text. He sent a text the day before he got murdered to people close to him, saying they're gonna kill me.
Interesting.
That's like proven and stuff and like whatever. So. It's this story, guys. I am telling you.
Well, I mean, it's connecting some dots. I mean, everything that we've seen.
They think that his wife is involved. They have proof that she's lying about stuff.
There's definitely a lot, just visually from security to his entourage, the way they behaved.
Yeah,
the day of the incident. I mean, what is it? Is it something that I've seen already?
No. But go.
It's just, I'm just saying, there's a lot to be questioned regarding that murder in terms of how people reacted to it. So it really did just seem like it was, yes, clearly was planned, but a lot of the people surrounding the incident looked like they knew what was coming.
Yep.
So I don't know. It's dangerous game that these people play.
Zoom. So Erika Kirk, 6 days after Charlie Kirk got murdered, okay, went on a Zoom call with all the employees of TPUSA. This is look at this. This is completely bonkers. Is that it? Let me see.
Market Smart Equity Loan offers a fixed rate, so you'll have one predictable monthly payment. Force two. That was Eric. That was Station. Erika is going employees like a after her husband was publicly assassinated. And yes, in the background, that is Terrell Farnsworth, the guy who took down the cameras. Yeah, but we are going to see some grief. So I'm going to allow you guys to watch this for 5 minutes.
Had private conversations with him. I want you all to hold on to those. And I want you all to remember those so deeply. I want you to journal about them. I want you to be able to tell your kids about them. I want you to put those in your heart as why you're still
Wait.
here
It's not the correct one. Sorry.
Because that's what we want.
Okay.
USA audio.
It's weird.
Where is it? Zoom call. Because there's two leak audio. Zoom. Okay, let me put it that way then. Let me put it that way.
How cute that is. Sorry, this is a little bit more informal than probably Charlie would be reacting. How sweet. I didn't know they could do that. I hate saying whatever. Like, sorry, you guys.
That's why I didn't want to. I don't know these guys, but
we've been following the Candace Owens rise into, dare I say,
I didn't know they could do that. I hate saying whatever. Like, sorry, you guys. I just wanted to say first and foremost, my heart obviously is broken for you guys as much as it is for our family. You guys lost.
It's been 6 days.
But someone that you looked up to.
And you can almost see the gears in her head turning as she turns off the happy and turns on the sad and serious. It's almost like she didn't realize that
weird.
the call was recording until about 10 seconds ago from what you guys were just watching, because she was just laughing, giggling, smiling.
Not only a boss, but someone that you looked up to, someone that you believed in his mission, that you also that you loved. You loved listening to his
She's such a bad actor.
You loved hearing his wisdom on things. And
Oh yeah,
Dude,
sorry.
yeah, we're good.
This is the funniest part. She tries
We
to.
good.
so anyways,
Dude.
bro, it keeps on.
It's like in your face, but again, whatever, man.
All of this to say, all that tangent to say, if there was not that whirlwind of doubt within Turning Point USA right now, I think their halftime show could have attracted even more people.
No, I get it.
Because they're losing.
No, I get it. There's a lot of bullshit.
But
you know what's crazy with everything that's going on, whether it's Charlie Kirk or now his wife or his faction, the people they represent, or even Trump, to see how, and even in terms of, the Epstein files, like the people, the names that we're hearing that might have been involved, the fans of these people. It's crazy how they're willing to turn a complete blind eye and keep supporting, keep following, keep making excuses. It's nuts. I mean, there's a difference between, like you said, Candace Owens. We don't necessarily agree with everything that she says, but there's a lot of things that she says that do make sense, or that you can ponder on, or maybe just to challenge your own beliefs and to have some kind of an exchange of ideas. So following her channel or her YouTube channel or whatever, to some, they might call you, oh my God, you're this, you're that because you're following. But you're following because the same way that you don't believe that she's all wrong, it's the same way that you can't be all right. You know what I mean? So, but there's a difference between that and literally supporting these people that clearly show that they're capable of I would call it evil doing.
Yes.
It's nuts, man.
It's completely bonkers.
I don't
It's
know,
completely
man.
bonkers. Guys, again, I stress, just take a minute to go look at the guy jumping over the table to go get the memory card, whatever it's called, the card,
And then he just
and then walk
Casually walks
casually in
Casually walks
over
in. The
Charlie
body.
Kirk's body.
Yeah.
It is completely bonkers.
It could not possibly be any more clear that there's some shit going on.
I mean,
But it just goes to show, it goes back to what we've always said. I guess maybe back in the day, I don't know, maybe because we didn't have access to as many cameras, everybody's got phones, everything is recorded, everything is online. I'm guessing things have always been this way.
Yep.
It's just that now it's more in your face.
Yep.
Because we already knew that power is power.
Yep.
Right? Kind of
Yep.
like in Game of Thrones.
Yep,
It's true.
yep, yep.
Power is power. Power is power, and you can know whatever the fuck you want to know. If you don't have the ability to bring these people to justice, if they're the ones that have the ability to bring people to so-called justice, then what's next? What are you gonna do?
It's crazy.
It's like whatever, man.
Yeah, man. It's kind of scary, man. It's kind of scary. All billionaires that was around giving TPUSA money, and now it's.
Yep.
And you hear about the Epstein thing and whatever, and the
Yo,
connection
man.
that these people have with it's a cluster. It's a cluster.
It's something that I don't know. It's like if we're gonna go talk. I mean, there's not really. I haven't heard about much more development about the Epstein files since last we spoke, except for there's a lot more of like evil shit in there.
Yep.
But to know that, yes, evil does exist. Most likely, a lot of the people that you like or admire, a lot of them might be involved or are aware. And that even if you know for a fact, then what?
Recently, you're asking for development. Academics did a deep dive. So one of the major agencies that do the booking for all the major stars, like we're talking Travis Scott, Kendrick, we're talking about Chappell Roan, like hip hop, pop, like rock, you name it, all the biggest stars. The artists are starting to leave because the owner of that agency, Wiseman, I think, whatever is their name, whatever, the big agency, he's in the Epstein files. Yeah, he's in the Epstein files.
I'm hearing some people like stepping down from their positions in politics or businesses and stuff like that.
So anyways.
But I mean, it still feels like barely scratching the surface.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Right? Oh.
And it's and then we're gonna go back to the Super Bowl because we started with that because I want to talk about the halftime show. But in the politics side of it, so there's two guys, which is sort of amazing. One Democrat and one Republican. The Democrat, his name is Rokana. Have you heard about him? And the Republican is Thomas Massey. Okay. So together they created a bill. They're the ones that made the Epstein files come to light.
Accessible.
They call this a bipartisan bill. Mm-hmm. So together they did that. So now we're seeing the Epstein files because of them. But you see, all the Epstein files are redacted, right? Mm-hmm. So they asked to go see the unredacted files. So when they went to the DOJ to go see the files, the source files were already redacted before they got to the Department of Justice.
They wouldn't be able to see the original. Yeah.
So they were like, "Where's the unredacted files?" And they're like, "Oh, that's how we got them." Mm-hmm. From whom? Yeah. They're like, FBI gave them to us that way.
All it makes you feel is that you feel like like in the bottom of your, like a pit in your stomach that some shit that if ever you do find out, it's gonna be bad.
Bro,
It's gonna be bad, yo.
I don't know, but something big is gonna come out of this. Something big is gonna come out of this.
We'll see, because depending on who's going to be affected or nailed by this, what are the consequences that are gonna come with? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't think that some of them are just gonna go down quietly.
Yep.
And who is it gonna affect?
I don't know.
How far is it gonna go?
But you know somebody that I'm disappointed I'm disappointed from, whatever. Joe Rogan.
Okay, in what sense?
So Joe Rogan has always been somebody to speak against like these type of things, and he had multiple people on this podcast talk about the Epstein files when they were like speculating, but now the files are
much
out.
more, yeah.
He's a good friend with Elon Musk. Elon Musk comes on his platform whenever he pleases. He talks always highly of Elon Musk, and now Elon Musk is in the files, and all of a sudden, Joe Rogan has a couple of people on his podcast ever since the files were released, and they started talking about it, but never
not
made
in
like
not too deep.
Yep, no, like
Casual.
Yep, casual, just talking. At one point, he said, "Yeah, man, it's so deep. Like, I wanna, like I don't want to go too much into it because it's hurting my
His
it's
spirit.
it's my spirit, and like, yeah, I just want to like, and it gave me the feeling
Sounds
as
like
if-
a cop out. Yes.
yeah, it felt like it was, it's making me bummed out. So yeah,
Basically,
yeah,
coming with a bullshit reason, like an underlying reason, but the real reason is probably you don't want to, go into depth because it might put you in conflict with your buddy or whatever.
and
So-
he shouldn't have anything to be scared about, because actually Joe Rogan is in the Epstein files, but not for what people think. He's in the Epstein file because he flat out refused to go and
Well, the way
to
it
go
sounds
meet
to me-
with Epstein.
the way it sounds to me, he's trying to avoid talking about it because there's certain things he knows, or might know, or might be scared of, to and not want to rough up some feathers or ruin relationships, or basically doesn't want to. There might be some conflict of interest.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, but like, so anyways, I think it's like, I really like listening to Joe Rogan, but like when I see him act like that, I'm like,
it's a turnoff.
And it's not the first time, because he used this platform for COVID, so I appreciate that. Like he saved a lot of lives, quote unquote, like in a sense with COVID, and he changed the narrative around that too. So I do realize that. Sorry, I'm just looking. I just want to be sure. I'm looking at something but I think we're good. We're good. Sorry.
From where?
No, because there's a thing that's not plugged. But I think it's cool. I think we don't need it, so we're good. Okay. But I got scared. I was looking at it. It was like, it's like, okay, all right, okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So no, but it's not the first time. The other time he did that was no. So my point is that he tackles subjects sometimes, and he doesn't realize the impact that he has. So Joe Rogan has this aura about him, which is like, oh, I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude that has.
Do you think he believes in that though?
I to some point I think he does. To some point, for somebody that listens to him, right? I feel that so
it can't be a little bit performative, because he's had his show for a while, and by now he must have a pretty good idea.
He knows
how much his show affects, the world, I guess, or at least
I believe. I agree with you. So
I mean, I don't take him as an ignorant or a fool, right? I think he's got eyes and ears and is able to, process information.
Yeah.
So after a while, you can't pretend to not know how much influence you have.
That's crazy to me.
But anyway, whatever.
Yeah, because I really feel as if like it's I was really disappointed in him. So I was expecting him to go deep and invite
like he normally would.
Yes. Rokana or Thomas Massey, and really dive into stuff. And
it's odd to just say, "Oh, it hurts my spirit, so I don't want to go into in depth too deep on something that is potentially Well, it's not potentially. It's the biggest thing right now.
Oh my God, it's
It's the
crazy.
biggest thing right now.
So, anyways, so whatever. So let's rewind back to the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Okay.
So what, the
So
halftime
game-
show?
Yeah, so the halftime show. So your thoughts on the halftime show?
Halftime show. I enjoyed it personally. I enjoyed it. It was very festive. The vibe was great.
I loved it.
It made me feel like I wanted to be part of it. You
Yep.
know, like I felt like partying while watching it. To some extent, I get the people that are butthurt that they couldn't understand. And I get to some extent people that, you know, they're saying that the Super Bowl is an event. They watch it with their families. And I can understand if children are watching it and they see some of the dancing that was a little bit risque, if you will.
Yep,
But then again, it's the same sort of thing. They see worse by watching YouTube today.
for sure.
So at this point, I'm not saying that it's good. I'm not saying that it's okay, that it doesn't matter. But they've probably seen worse just by going online.
Yep.
I don't feel like it's that big of a deal.
Yep.
And again, it's part of a bigger agenda. The whole complaining that it was in Spanish and
Yep.
this and the Bad Bunny not liking America or not being American or whatever. You know, to the lady, whatever her name was, that said that to her America is about apple pie and it's like you just sound dumb. You just sound dumb. Apple pie and hot dogs or some shit. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm guessing it used to be about hanging, you know, certain people too.
So
anyway, whatever.
I'm still gonna repeat what I said, which is I understand with the current climate, because Donald Trump gives a lot of credence to all that, you know,
giving voice.
giving voice to like
to power and giving power
bigotry
to,
and
yeah.
all that stuff, whatever. And dumb people now have a mic, they have a platform, you know,
Yeah,
whatever.
and they're
So-
feeling like they're being supported.
But
so.
just because of that, like, I don't agree with them. But I said that I understood where I was coming from, because a lot of these people, they believe because of Donald Trump that the country's been taken over. They're taken over by Latin speaking, like Spanish speaking people, like you know,
But isn't that a huge demo voted for him though? Like
yeah.
it's such a weird situation.
Yeah.
Conundrum, whatever. Like
Yeah. You remember my friend we had on the pod? She was in Miami. We spoke to her.
Yes. I don't
she
think I was
was-
there at that episode though.
Oh yes,
Yeah, I
you went
remember.
there.
I saw the episode though.
The Cuban girl, right?
Yeah, she was pro Trump and all that.
And she's like, yeah, pro Trump.
I wonder what
like,
she thinks now.
Yeah, I mean, she's probably thinking the same thing right now. It
depends.
Yeah, it depends. But
Depends.
yeah.
I
He's
mean,
losing a lot
it's
of
different from
followers,
when
yeah.
you're seeing your people
Yeah.
getting, you know, treated the way that
roughed up like that.
Because I don't think any of them expected that when they voted for him.
100%.
I don't think so.
100%. But yeah, so to your point, I think it's more of a situation where you're looking at this and you're like, guys, it's just a show. You know, at the end of the day,
But it's part of an agenda. Like
Yeah,
they're
that's-
using that as an excuse to tackle other things that they have issues with. So.
Me, I was only saying the only reason I was like, quote unquote, agreeing with them was really like of the fact that, okay, you're gonna do a Spanish, like halftime show, like no subtitles, no nothing, no whatever, no English acts at all,
Lady Gaga.
And no, that's before.
Okay.
And I was like, me, if I was them, I would mix it up.
Yes,
You know,
I get
and
what
that's what they did.
I
You
mean,
know?
we keep talking about inclusivity.
Yeah, it is what
That
it is.
includes English-speaking people too.
I
technically.
think it was a smart thing to put Lady Gaga on there, you know, and
But clearly not enough
yeah,
for many.
yeah, exactly. But at the end of the day, hey, listen, the show was fire, man. The production
fine.
was
Yeah,
fire.
yeah.
Did you see the video of the point of view? The difference between watching it at home and watching it in the stadium?
No.
Oh, it's completely different. Like when you're there, it's not,
I
not
can
good
imagine.
at all.
I can
it's
imagine.
not good at all. You see the people running on. You didn't see that video?
Maybe you see the people running.
Let me show you.
No, show me after. Are you putting it on the show?
Yeah, it's on the
Oh,
video show. Yeah. Point of view. Halftime. What's it called? halftime show, Bad Bunny. There you go.
Bad Bunny calls my cell phone and he says, "Hey, do you want to be grass?" And if Benito calls you and says, "Do you want to be grass?" you get on a plane and you go be grass. That's a joke. That is 100% a joke. But no, there was a open casting call and they were very vague about what was going to be done. We all had the same two immediate thoughts. Oh my God, this is the most ridiculous.
So
thing
you
we've
see
ever seen
those
in our
things
life.
coming on the
second thought. We told our family and friends that we're going to be in the Super Bowl halftime show.
That's what you see.
And now we see that we're going to be completely hidden. There was 400 of us. This is an arm, and then this is the
That's
other
funny.
arm. My whole view was just like, it's a grass that grows over the sugarcane. It was supposed to represent a field of dreams for Bad Bunny because this is literally what he's always wanted to do in life, was just bring Puerto Rico.
Anyways,
to
you get the
world.
point.
That's cool. Yeah, but I mean, that's the beauty of cameras and production.
Yeah, for sure. So definitely watching at home is a better experience than and I think the people over there, they could watch it on the TV. What we saw, I think
Obviously, yeah.
but watching it on
you're still gonna see
the
it's not the same effect.
So anyways, so again, I think the show. So I did a post, and on my post I said, I think the Bad Bunny halftime show is low key better than Kendrick's halftime show. Some people came at me
making excuses, yes,
and some people were saying, "You can't."
Not comparable.
It's not comparable.
Apples and oranges.
What do you
My
think
opinion is, if you can compare every show in terms of what was more entertaining. That's it. It's not a huge discussion. It's not complicated.
Thank you.
Just say, hey, which show do you prefer?
Yep.
Production-wise, entertainment-wise, message-wise, if you want. What's more important to you?
Yep.
But bottom line, everything can be measured to at least on an entertainment scale.
Exactly.
So it's again, I saw the responses, and you see quickly people get in the defensive, instead of just saying, hey, to me, I found the other one more entertaining, or to me, I preferred Kendrick's show, even because of what it did for me, not necessarily entertainment-wise, because of the message it came to get you more, but you can understand maybe why you would feel that the other one is more entertaining. Yep. It's like, it's not that complicated.
And
you know
what?
It doesn't have to be that big of a deal.
It's funny because the thing that came to my head when I saw the halftime show from Bad Bunny.
But sorry, you and I, we both know why you did what you did too.
Why? What did I do?
You're a clickbaity master. Like, you love to provoke. You knew exactly how people were going to react. You didn't wait till the end of the halftime show. You didn't even wait till the end of the halftime show.
It was that good.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so you know what you do. I'm just saying, let's keep a spade a spade.
Let's keep it a buck. Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you. You're right in the sense that I knew it was going to garner attention or like feedback, and that people were going to gravitate towards that and give their opinion, because I know there's a lot of people that are what I consider like, Kendrick stands, and whatever Kendrick does is good. It doesn't matter what he does.
Yeah.
I think being a Canadian, I think supporting Kendrick in this day and age, I think is wrong.
Okay.
He dissed us with Not Like Us. I still believe that Not Like Us states like it.
But we'll say it's art. It could be interpreted in so many different type of ways. But same time, just piss on me and tell me it's raining. But whatever. It is what it is.
So listen, if some people don't want to do that, but anyway, so some people like from Montreal.
Some people don't care too.
Yeah, of course, they came to his defense and they were saying, "Oh, you can't compare the two and whatever and whatnot." You just explained it beautifully, like what I meant. But yeah, to me, when you look at the halftime show, it's funny because Kendrick is what he is in terms of like for black culture, but you see somebody like Bad Bunny, because he comes from the Caribbean, he has more of an inclusive mindset, So, and remember when we got people came for us in the comments when I put that clip from Earn Your Leisure where we were talking about the U.S. with the gun thing and the police, and whatever. And some people were saying you guys shouldn't talk about what's happening in the U.S. because
they were quick to say, yeah, you're not part of it.
You're black Canadian, you're not black American, so your opinion doesn't matter. That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick did a show, and his show was about the black messaging, but specific to a specific black demographic, right? You know, about the hardship of that demographic and whatever. Kendrick's not thinking about us.
Well, I mean,
he's not thinking about the people in Haiti or the people.
Simply put, they're not like us. Who's they? I would love someone to honestly try to explain to me who is the they encompasses who exactly.
Yep. So and when you look at Bad Bunny, comes at the end with all the flags, with everything, diverse shades, that like whatever, and that's when it's so crazy because at that point now you don't see color for real. Like there could have been a white person carrying that flag. You don't see it, but you see the messaging. You know,
I get it. But again, I'm not, and I am a Kendrick fan, although I still, I call it the way I see it.
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
Hey, messaging great, inclusiveness great. I'm all for it. But if we can't necessarily all agree in what needs to be done in terms of inclusivity, and I get what you're saying. I'm not particularly interested in saying that Bad Bunny, or that's not a goal of mine to say that Bad Bunny had a better messaging than Kendrick. In terms of entertainment, I personally was more entertained with Bad Bunny's show than Kendrick's show. And just strictly entertainment. If we're going to start talking about messaging, you have a point. I do feel, also as a Caribbean, I do feel some type of way positively on seeing like, hey, we were all looking, hey, where's our flag? You know? And it's like, yes, there was a sense of unity. If you want to compare in terms of ethnic groups or blacks or whatever, well, again, it did feel like it was the whole U.S. versus Toronto or Canada or whatever, you know what I mean? And some of the comments, like you said, some of the comments back then too, with people basically saying, hey, we're not from the ghetto, or we're not like having no idea that, hey, people get shot here too. But it is what it is.
No,
I'm not, you know me, when it comes to a certain level of, when people show a certain level of ignorance, I'm not trying to speak to them. I'm not trying to have a debate with them. You just speak your piece, and more power to you.
Yeah.
And I'm good. I'm good either or.
No, I totally agree. So anyway, kudos to Bad Bunny. I think they nailed the halftime show. I was pleasantly surprised. I did not expect that. And again, I didn't really know a lot about Bad Bunny before this halftime show. Of course, I knew about his music. I knew he was really big and stuff like that. But you can see his creative mindset at work when you look at the show.
Yeah.
You see it.
So you can see the vision.
Yep. So kudos to you, buddy. So 10 years ago, he was bagging groceries.
Hey, man. Look at him now.
Look at him now. So congrats on that. Okay.
I think we're good.
So maybe one last thing. Oh yeah, rest in peace to Dawson's Creek, James Van Der Beek.
It's funny. My brother sent me a message saying that he saw something. I think he was watching a show. I forgot what. Actually, let me check real quick. He said it to me not that long ago. Yeah, he was watching, I think, a scene. Oh, no, a clip.
Okay.
From the latest Karate Kid show. Movie. The Karate Kid movie. The one with, I think it's Jackie Chan.
Yeah, Jackie Chan and the guy from Karate Kid that's in there.
Yeah. Who was the original dude. And then he saw one of the actors from Dawson's Creek. I think his name is Joshua Jackson.
Yeah.
Who played Pacey, I think,
Okay.
in Dawson's Creek.
Yeah.
He just saw that, I think, this morning. And then he's like, oh, it's true that he remembered those actors. And on the same day, that's when he found out.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
It's kind of eerie.
Yeah.
But I don't know the cause of his death, though.
Colorectal cancer.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, and it was announced like 2-3 years ago that he had it and he was fighting it.
Of course.
And yep.
Prayers and condolences.
Yeah.
Man. I'm so.
Yep.
I am
48
so
years
tired
old.
and over. Yeah, 48. Over the whole. Every time you hear, that's what you're expecting to hear. Cancer.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I didn't know. Prayers and condolences to him and his family.
Prayers and condolences.
Wow.
So guys, we're gonna go into Patreon. So again, just go to patreon.com/51st you go on there, you subscribe, and you get access to more content. So we're gonna continue to talk on Patreon. So again, and of course, you have the opportunity to send us some questions and subjects.
Suggest topics.
Thanks, Gabby. Suggest topics. So yeah. So again, I'm Stephen Charles.
Gabby Michel.
51st State Podcast. We out, people.
Peace.
Peace.